Donald Trump's latest approval rating and impeachment odds. The year since Donald Trump's election has been packed with controversy and intrigue, but underneath it all, few people seem to have really changed their minds about America's 45th president. His approval rating quickly slumped in the chaotic days after assuming office, with Trump achieving a majority disapproval rating in a record of just 8 days. 9 months in, he is far less popular than previous presidents at this stage of his presidency. At the 100-day milestone, Gallup daily polling showed that just 40% of Americans approved of the way Trump is handling his new job, compared to 55% that disapprove. Historically, it has usually taken American presidents hundreds of days before they reach a majority disapproval rating. This has been the case for the last 5 presidents, with Bill Clinton lasting a record 573 days before more than 50% of Americans disapproved of his presidency. But Donald Trump smashed this record after surging into the White House on a wave of anti-establishment anger. It took just 8 days for him to gain a majority disapproval rating, according to Gallup, with 51% of Americans saying they disapproved of the president on January 28, 2016. Trump has faced persistent allegations over Russian connections, fired the head of the FBI, launched tirades against the media, failed to push through health care reform, and has escalated his rhetoric surrounding North Korea. However, while there has been an overall drop in public opinion, the president's approval ratings have remained relatively stable since July, even an uptick following his handling of the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville in Hurricane Irma. Indeed, his popularity has actually risen over the past year among certain segments of the population. Among those who self-identify as being conservatives, although not necessarily Republicans, his approval rating is actually marginally higher than it was at the start of the year, according to YouGov, while, importantly, he is liked better by people who are registered to vote. His approval rating among registered voters hasn't dropped below 40% all year. America's politics is so extreme that his popularity among Democrats can't really drop any further, while Republicans seemingly refuse to desert him no matter what he does. What are the latest impeachment odds for Trump? As it stands, impeachment is still unlikely because it would require a majority in the House of Representatives to go to trial and a 2/3 majority in the Senate to make it happen. Both the House and the Senate are currently under Republican control, meaning that Trump's party would have to abandon him for him to be kicked out of office. However, the bookmakers aren't ruling out impeachment, with the latest odds from Ledbrooks showing that there is a 40% chance Trump will fail to make it to the end of his first term in office.